Hey, I'm Kitt Adams.
And I'm old mate Nate.
And you're listening to The Late Show on IPL Radio. All right, and we are back. Kitt Adams and Mr. Fisher bringing it to you for a Thursday night. Did we want this bottle of Dettol in the video that you're recording, Nate?
Not sponsored, so
we're not sponsored?
Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not.
Let's get rid of it. Dettol gone. Good for sanitising stuff. Not great in there. And this little container, can we take that out of shot as well? Happy days. Nice glasses, mate. I've never seen you wear glasses before.
Really? Never.
I don't think I've ever seen you wear glasses before.
It's a part of my standard look, I think.
It's cool. It gives you sort of like a Clark Kent vibe, but maybe like, who's that superhero that you were telling the anime one? Danny Phantom?
Danny Phantom, yeah.
Yeah, are you really Danny Phantom and this is your alter ego? Nathan Fisher's not your real name? Or no, wait, Danny Phantom's not your real name? Oh, no, wait. Which one? Oh, no, because, see, Clark Kent and Superman, neither of them were his actual real names.
What was his real name?
Kal-El.
Was that from these other planets?
Yeah, that was from Krypton.
That
was his
go.
actual name, you know? So, yeah. Where are you from, Nate?
The Hood.
The Hood. You actually are from the ghetto, eh?
The ghetto,
It's rough, man, eh? You need to get out of there, but I don't know. Do you need to get out or does the place need to be fixed up? It's hard to say.
Bit of both.
Bit of both. A little bit
we need
from
Superman to go through there, but unfortunately...
A little bit from column B.
Unfortunately, every time I call Superman to get there, he's not there. Yeah, I just gave it away, didn't I?
Yeah, no, not quite. What have we got there?
Does that mean if I'm Superman or Batman, if I'm a superhero, you're like that Albert guy?
No way. I'm not the butler.
Okay, you can be Robin then.
No, I'm the superhero. You're the guy in the chair.
See, I feel like that makes more sense, though. I mean...
You know how Spider-Man's got, like, a guy in the chair? Even Tom Holland talks about it, and he's got his mate. He's like, yeah, you're my guy in the chair. You know? You could definitely be... Did you just turn my microphone down?
No, I think yours is good. I'll turn mine down. I'm hearing a clicking.
You're getting feedback and stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah, definitely a guy in the chair situation, but I don't think I'm anywhere near as nimble as Spider-Man. I would break things. Just trying to do the moves, let alone jumping as far as he does. That's hectic. They definitely don't look as good. It's
interesting though, because when you're young, you can do all this parkour. You can jump from building to building to building, and when you get a bit older, you're just like, "What happened? What happened to my abilities?"
Like honestly, I used to be able to fall asleep, curled up in a ball behind the car seat in the little like footwell thingy, and I would sleep there. Well, I mean, I know that children should be in seats with seatbelts restrained, but that's not the point of this story, right? That's a whole other issue that needs to be taken up. The point is that I could sleep like curled up like that for ages, like hours, and then get up and just shake it off and go for a run, whatever, go and play. Now, I sleep with my arm over my head the wrong way for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, oh, I've dislocated my shoulder. I am so old, Nathaniel.
I know that feeling.
It's not cool, man, eh?
I love it when you're young. You can just, like, you know, teenage years, when you're just old enough to hit the clubs and whatnot, you can go anywhere. You can pass out in the middle of a dumpster and wake up and be fine to go to work.
Definitely not things that we recommend doing.
No, definitely not. But you're young and you can do that. And now, like you said, you sleep the wrong way. If you fall asleep on your couch, you wake up and you just...
Yeah.
You're like, what?
I used to be able to have a few beers and I'd wake up like a bit of a hangover. I'd go to work. I'd work it off by midday, and by that next afternoon I was like, I'm going to go catch up with the boys for a few beers. Now I have a few too many drinks. I wake up hungover. I'm out for like 3 days. Like, don't even bother with me. I'm not working proper right now. It's hectic, man, eh? Like, age takes its toll.
I don't like it. I know.
And responsibility and stuff. I look at my kids and they complain about their video games and what's to eat and stuff. And I'm like, you just have nothing to worry about, eh?
Man, those were the good days.
It's all about perception, eh? About how you sort of perceive life and what's important to you. And I think it was funny when I was my kids were like really young, like toddler age, and they would like run You know, and a toddler running is not very fast. Like, as an adult, you can catch up to them pretty quick.
3 steps.
But from their perception, the world is flying by at 1,000,000 miles an hour, you know? Like, they're running the fastest their little legs have ever carried them, you know? So it's all about perception, isn't it?
That's why beaches and, you know, those parks, when you're younger, used to feel so much more fun.
Yeah, because they just stretched on forever.
Yeah.
And now they just seem like a long distance to walk.
Yeah, it's like, why bother? There's no coffee around.
What's the point of walking over there? I'm just going to have to walk back.
Yeah.
Can't we just drive there?
Yeah, right?
Just getting lazy now. But anyway, I should check the poll. Is it time to announce the winner yet? No.
9:49.
9:49. 10 more minutes. There is a pre-convincing winner on the chat at the moment. If I just go back into the layout.
While you do that, I'm going to go set my Cameo up.
What's your Cameo?
My Cameo is an app that, you know, people with platforms like radio hosts and actors and animators, which I've done a bit of everything, right?
Yeah.
And people like that get the opportunity to send messages out to people that request it. And it's anything like a birthday message or a congratulations message or subscribe to your channel because your channel is the best channel there is.
Yes.
And you do that for a small price. Like, just a small fee. They recommend $15 USD to begin with.
USD?
Yeah.
So very interesting.
That's their recommendation. You can charge whatever you like. Obviously, if you overcharge, people won't obviously take that.
Won't they?
You can get good requests, and, yeah, you can do it. So birthdays, subscribe to YouTube channels, follow your social medias. I'm down for all of that.
That sounds good. And what do you have to do? Do you have to make a video now to create a promotion for it?
I should, yes. I should do that. I am currently just setting it up at the moment, so it's all new to me. I got the email request saying...
So you're saying that for anybody out there that is a content creator and has started getting a bit of a following, you could potentially register yourself on this Cameo and make a little bit of extra money.
I believe you can reach out to them. They reached out to me. I checked my email one day on here. And that's why I knew about Cameo because my mate Romany Malco is an actor. He's on it, and he was talking about it being a great way to, you know, interact with fans and also make a little bit of money for yourself, you know, and your talents you've got.
You know how you get surveys when you go into shops sometime, or like when you're like filling out a form and they ask you, how did you hear about us? Did you ask these people that? Did you ask Cameo? I just need you to fill out a quick survey. Can you tell me how you found out about Nathan Fisher, NF7?
I should do that.
100%, man, because whoever's like put you onto that, that's something you need to invest more energy into because they're hooking you up with potential income.
It's a good platform. You can sign up and you can actually look at, you know, even if you're not a content creator on this end, you can still sign up as a user and you can find your favorite personality on there. And you can actually hire them, as I was just saying. So if you
Who's on there? Who are the sort of people that are on there?
I laughed because the first person in the example when I first opened up the app was my mate Romany Malco.
Oh, really?
It had him showing his video as an example.
That's the algorithm, bro.
I know, it's crazy,
That's how they
right?
got onto you, man. They know it's all linked through the Matrix, man.
I know, right? I'm just typing in now. Here we go.
Do you know? Sometimes I wonder, Mr. Fisher.
No, it's not liking me. Anyway, I'll get back onto that. We'll get onto some interesting subjects.
Yeah, I need to find out more about this Cameo thing.
Yes.
But just before we go and announce who the winner is of Rainbow Hunting Competition, I just need to quickly check. Oh, it just popped up on my Insta as soon as I open it up.
Oh, brilliant. Yes,
a little bit of NF7 Productions.
Yes, we do have some of our videos up on my Instagram profile. I do it as a bit of promotion for our show and for IPL Radio as a whole. You can follow me there. And I believe IPL Radio is also on Instagram and Facebook. You can follow us on both platforms as well as our YouTube channel. So feel free to give us a follow and a subscribe over there.
I feel like we had a gumnut of the week.
We did. That's what I was trying to
Yeah,
find.
there's the lady with the pancake. I also heard of another one today. Oh, I've got to write these things down.
Here's an interesting gumnut of the week. Tell me what you think of this.
Mm.
The entire Canadian government.
That's a big one.
I guess you could sum it up as Justin Trudeau, their Prime Minister, because I guess every success or failing reflects on his government as he is the Prime Minister. But they recently had Russian President Volodymyr Zelensky come through before he headed to the United States. And they were giving praise to all these people, between Ukraine and obviously Canada. And when they read out, this was the speaker who actually just recently resigned, I believe today.
Oh, right.
Because he read out the names of these people that were heroes in, say, World War II. I believe this man is a very old person. Mm. And they read him out as a hero, and turns out he has Nazi affiliation. So the entire government were cheering on this person with Nazi affiliation as a hero in Parliament.
Wow.
Justin Trudeau, how he handled the situation was he went to his nice fancy cabin in the woods and hid away for a couple of days until just today, I believe, he finally addressed it and said that that person, the speaker, has stepped down and resigned and taken the responsibility. But I guess, as I just said before, the responsibility really lies on the Prime Minister as it's his government.
Yeah, you'd almost think as Prime Minister you would make a point of wanting to fire that person instead of saying we gave them the option. The person that has, what did they command a round of applause for? Was it a Nazi sympathiser or an actual Nazi?
I'm not entirely updated with all the information on this at this stage. I have seen a bit of it pop up through those.
And did they say that this Speaker of the House knew?
Yeah, I believe that's what the Prime Minister was claiming, that he was the one in charge, this speaker was in charge of vetting the people according to the Prime Minister's claims.
Wow.
So
that's pretty wild. That
gumnut.
is a pretty gumnut thing to do. Politics, man, a lot of political gumnuts. It was a lady up in, I think, the Northern Territory, hit a political candidate with a pie covered in, not a pie, a pancake covered in whipped cream. And definitely don't recommend assaulting politicians on their campaign trails. I know they can be annoying. I'm not a huge fan of politicians myself. They annoy me. But definitely, physical assault is never the answer. It's not justified, and you get yourself a gumnut tag for that sort of action.
A well-deserved, justified gumnut tag.
Gumnut tag, you can't just be consensually pieing people. That's not cool. Oh, I don't know why the pie in the face made me just automatically think of, I don't know if this is new, but the new emojis. There's one of a melting emoji, and there's one of an emoji that's like covering its eyes but peeking.
I've seen both of them. I've used both of them regularly, yes.
Regularly?
Yeah, they're my new favourite emojis.
New, like how new? Is this a new thing, or have they been around for
new.
ages and I'm
newest,
just way behind the times?
It's a bit of both, I think. I believe that they are still fairly new, but they're also been around for a couple of months, I'd say.
Yeah, oh.
That's my guess.
And an emoji that's saluting. So obviously they had to make the head really small so
the
they
half
could
salute.
Yeah. Just nobody does a double salute, mate. Nobody ever does that. What army did you serve in where they're doing double salutes?
Gumnut Army.
That sounds about right. Very good.